pledged to eradicate child poverty by 2020. But as that deadline approaches, over 4 million children in the UK still live in poverty.
200,000 children living in absolute poverty.
Long years of austerity are etched into the fabric of this city.
300,000 children in the UK under the age of 1 are living in
children
relative
living
poverty.
in absolute poverty.
Over 3.5 million, increasing by 200,000 in a year alone.
3.7 million children living
This increase
in
leaves the total number
poverty.
at 3.7 million.
1/3 of children live in poverty.
The 300-year-old palace, which the royals say needs a lot of work.
Dear government, I wasn't born into this mess, but I'm here nonetheless. A rotten fruit basket without fruit, grown up and lived as mute, until I can fester a wealth of thought, to empower my words, give my identity a meaning beyond 1,000 lies and problems. I have seen friends fallen, each enacting child who had their goals shattered by a lack of empathy or apathy, the changing of 2 letters nobody can notice. Understanding there's an issue, but not seeing your child having dreams of changing this world, only to lose it, because the world couldn't. When I was a baby, I didn't understand the cost of the gloves on my hands, but now I'm older, I feel the cold in my fingertips, under my nails, using anything I can grip. A plastic bag. I aim to get out of here, a plan I know most can't follow. Disadvantaged from birth, but you don't see that, so I'll have to show 'em. When I'm older and my words have meaning, I'll show you the world to dreamers that kept on dreaming. Their lands were broken, imports were all they had, and you couldn't even give them that. Social, environmental, economic, sustainable. We are unsustainable because we don't have enough sustenance with our paper and our pounds to keep us from the ground. We'll keep running until we fall.
To whom it may concern. They feed the beast which cannot be fed as their people are going hungry. Parliament is a place of greed and gaslight rather than hope for our country. Dripping with gold, stealing our souls, shall never stop us suffering. An illusion of Britain, fate dirty smitten, God save our vicious government. Born with a disease through no fault of his own, with a cure that makes him choose. School's at 9, but it's 8:35 and mum's passed out from the booze. Meanwhile at home, her gran is gone. It was one of the harshest winters. The elderly are cold, dying alone, can't afford to fill the gas with a tenner. We are the statistics ye shout at each other ever so enthusiastically. We are the disguise for your selfish incentives whom your decisions affect so drastically. Trapped in a cycle, assumptions like rifles, scraping the bare minimum. Childcare so high, yet persisting to try, the sparse minimum wage is pitiful. Scribbled walls that fence us off among high flats that just keep rising. Seagull shit shopping centres and schools that can't educate us in a system that's criminalising. My dad couldn't pay for an Oxford education, so I'll have to work hard for equality. In a world so split, so sharply off-centre, keep in mind who's the minority. Thanks in advance.
I am from one of the ghost towns. Housing estates full of the ghosts of your promises and the reminiscence of the bitter truth. There the people fall for loaves of bread and you'll find them rotting in a house-sized cell as they dread life. A life of lies so misled, you say you're trying but they try so hard. Have you seen how they bled? For nothing. I am not saying there is no solution here, but you quash people and inflict fear. I wonder, would it be the same if you had to watch your children's tears? This is a beg, this is a plead, for here we cannot leave and there are hungry mouths that we must feed. Forgive me for sounding so bleak. You see, I watch this place crumble every day as I walk down the street. Towns paved with sorrow and anger. I feel it beneath my feet. Is there a tomorrow? We are told of better days to come. The sickly sweet lies roll off their tongues as they enter their limousines. We are reminded we must wait, for 9 to 5 is the only time they can debate our lives. I fear the sand is leaving the hourglass, and as it slips and falls, our lives are taken into their hands. Tell me, is there an answer, or have we been classed obsolete? Sincerely, the people from ghost towns who cannot make ends meet.
I hope the Conservative Party will go on and on and on.